Hey y'all, welcome to the live. I'm gonna go ahead and start priming with the Danessa Myrix. I've definitely hit pan, so I think I have another one though in my stash. What was that? This is the blurring balm. Hey. And I broke my nail. I just got my nails done yesterday or the day before yesterday. How did this happen? Like, I don't even know when or where I just did this. Irritated. Hey, girl. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you liked the vlog. I'm actually vlogging right now. On the side here, I got my camera set up because I've been doing, y'all know I go live on here all the time, but I never like do the get ready with me's in the vlog. So I'm like, let's kill two birds with one stone, you know? Anywho, let's do the brows. Thank you. This is Hair So Chic LA. I do have a code. I think it's HSC Brittany 10. If you want to try them out, they're definitely an investment. So every little discount helps, child. Hey, Monica, thank you. Oh my goodness. Thanks for tuning in. What do you think so far? This is the Anastasia Brow Dip Brow. And I need to be out of here. Well, my Uber is going to be here at 3:30. So I'm not wearing anything special today because I'm tired and I want to wear some flats. So it's going to either be like a little easy dress. It's like 95 degrees, so hot. Or I may do this two-piece set with a flat. Oh, this brow's much smaller than the other one. Perfume. Oh, yes. I'm wearing a new one today. Did I bring it in here? I left it in there. That was the whole purpose. I think it's called Sunlit that I'm going to wear. And I want to try out this new sniff fragrance that I got as well with it. They both have mango notes. And since it's like a chill day, I'm like, I'm not going to be gone long. So I can really test it out and see how I like it, especially since it's so hot. To me, sniff fragrances are very light. So, man, it's so hot. My Thursday is pretty good. This is the fragrance, though, y'all. Only Sunshine from Sniff. So I'm excited to try it out. It has tropical notes of mango, papaya, orange blossom, sea breeze, amber, and musk. So yeah. I need to clean up this room. Let's see. I think I'm gonna leave it like that. Let's go in with the foundation. This has been my new favorite foundation. I've been wearing this for maybe a month now. This is the Chanel Ultra Latent, or Latent, however you pronounce it. Ultra Wear All Day Comfort Flawless Finish Foundation. Fabulous. Okay. I never thought I would be a Chanel foundation girly, but this is so lightweight. And the color match is unbelievable. Maybe I put a little too much on. Hold on. haven't tried. That's the one with the beads in it, right? I haven't tried that one. Thank you. I did a mask last. Well, not a mask. Is it a mask? I did the biodance, whatever. Collagen mask last night. How's the coverage with that one with the beads? It just didn't look like anything that I don't know. I know it's super popular because I've seen people talking about it, but this to me feels like a skin tint, but it's like it gives a nice amount of coverage. It's fabulous. Is the light too bright, y'all? Let me know. The foundation shade gives full coverage and still feels weightless. Oh, good. This is a BR112. They don't have names. I have a bump right here, like on my nose. It's so annoying. I'm not in a mood for nothing crazy when it comes to the contour. Like, y'all, I don't feel like putting makeup on today. I'm gonna do this. Because usually I've been doing the liquid, but I feel like it takes a little bit more time for me to blend. So that's the Fenty stick. Thank you. And I need to clean these brushes. I was supposed to do that last night, but I didn't get home till like 10 o'clock. This is a Morphe brush. I think it is for contour. Cream and liquid contour, yep. Yeah, this foundation is really good. They had 20% off at Ulta, and I was just like, what can I get that's super expensive that's usually never on sale? And Chanel is never usually included. Like it's always excluded. So I bought some stuff. And this girl that was there, she was about my complexion, and she was like, this foundation is so good. I was like, girl, you sure? But yeah, she was not playing. It was definitely worth the coin. Now, unfortunately, I'll be having to buy it again. Hopefully they keep it 20% off, like when they do have that special or whatever, because I think it's like $70. And I've been using it every day. They really do, shockingly, surprisingly, because I feel like Chanel is super fragrant. And that's why I never really tried out their makeup products. Girl, you can't beat the sale. I started getting fine bumps around my lips. Come to find out it was acne. Oh, wow. Listen, I got acne in my early 30s, and I had never had acne like as a teenager or anything. And I had to get on tretinoin to clear it up. I still haven't figured out why my nose doesn't hold makeup. Well, I know why it doesn't hold it, but why my nose is always sweaty, even though I could be freezing cold and it produces moisture. I don't get it. I really want to know why. Okay, what kind of blush do I want to wear today? Maybe we'll just go light. I'm gonna do this Huda Beauty Intense Guava. And this is very bright, but it's also like a filter. So it's not the coverage is not insane, you know, like the Juvia's Place. But it still gives you that pop. Hey. Started getting acne when I was 45. Oh my goodness. It's the worst. Like when your skin is acting up, it's literally the worst. Oh my goodness, you guys. Have we been watching The Housewives? Do y'all watch Next Gen? What have y'all been watching? I've been watching those two. And then I just started watching The Burbs with Keke Palmer like yesterday. I have some other new Huda Beauty stuff I just got in the mail. I want to try out. It's some lip products. Let's see. I think I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna do the Born This Way concealer in maple. Funny enough, I'm maple in my skin tone, like when it comes to the foundation, and this concealer is lighter than that to me. But the foundation is darker, and they're named the same thing. And just like that. Oh goodness. You know, I enjoyed it while it lasted, but it was too leftist for me. Like they was doing too much. It was like overkill. You know what I mean? It gave forced. That's the word. Very forced. But I enjoyed it while it was on. It's not something that I would probably rewatch, but I would definitely have enjoyed more seasons. You know what I'm saying? Just to see how it evolved. Let me let this sit for a second. Also, y'all, listen, I know the content has been very sporadic. It probably will continue to be that way because I just feel like I've been telling y'all there's a transition, there's a shift, and it's just like there's a lot that I'm not really confused. I'm seeking guidance from the Lord, okay? Because I'm like, I've always been one of those people that's like, faith without work is dead, right? And that has gotten me so far because I am going to get it done. Like the work ethic is there. But I've been noticing like, okay, maybe you want me to slow down or something. There's been a lot of like different little things happening, some small, some big. But it's just like making me feel like, okay, so maybe you want me to slow down. What am I missing? What do you want me to hear? You know what I mean? And yeah, I'm trying to get there because I don't know. And the reason why I feel like maybe it is slow down because I have pulled back a lot in content and he has sustained me in ways that I could not even imagine. So I'm just like, okay, let me just continue to take heed. I'm not hearing anything quite yet, but I am leaning in more. And so maybe that's what it is. You know, I'm in my word, which I don't know if y'all know this, but I went to private school, Christian school. So we had to read the Bible all the time, but I never like equated those words to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, how do I really gain from that? And then starting it over now, it's a struggle. Okay. Because I've been saying, like, I don't want to read the Bible, child. I do not want to read the Bible because not necessarily scripture, like pulling a little scripture, but like reading the Bible. Oh my goodness. I'm like, Lord, you were ruthless. You know what I mean? It's like I'm such a like peace type of person. Like, I don't know. It's just like, dang, you hardened Pharaoh's heart so that this could happen. And it's like that could really be happening in your life, you know, where you be like, dang, why this person acting like this towards me or whatever. And it's like that is something that God is doing to make everything work for the greater good. But in the meantime, people are being hurt. That's hard. You know what I mean? But as you can see, I'm in the Old Testament, child. And it is a struggle. Okay. It is a struggle. Making some big changes. Well, I ain't gonna say that because I don't know what the changes will be. Like, I'll give you an example, and I don't even know the full. I don't even know the full lesson context in this, but y'all know I've always just done content according to what I am doing at the moment, what I enjoy. Okay, if I'm on beauty at the moment, that's what I'm on. If I'm on fragrance at the moment, that's what I'm on. Like, I never was a niche channel, but I feel like my videos got a lot of popularity through luxury content, which has always been a part of my life. I love luxury things. Now, of course, with the economy and all of that, you have to be a little bit more mindful as to how you present. But I've always been one of those people that's like, my people will find me. I don't have to over disclaimer and do all that. I don't do that. Now, the last video I did because I was feeling something about it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, should I not post? Should I post? You guys wanted me to post and continue to post like luxury things. And it is a part of my life. It's not like something that I'm making up and making it content. You know what I'm saying? So that was the part that's like, okay, cool, I will post. But I don't know, it just felt out of touch. So I posted, it was fine. It was received very well. No big deal, right? So I've always mentioned that I'm not like, I am an emotional shopper when it comes to happiness. Anytime I'm having a great time or a great day or on vacation, baby, I'm about to spend some money. That is my favorite thing to do. But I typically don't shop. Actually, I don't shop at all when I'm not feeling well or I'm sad or I'm anxious, none of that, right? So I would say, oh, I'm not an emotional shopper. Well, like a month or so ago, I actually did the opposite. I was feeling a lot of angst and just not the most joyful. And so I said, you know what? Life is short. I'm going to go and buy the things that I want. I went and, honey, spent some bags, which, it was cool. I enjoyed it. But I felt like right after that, because I don't do that and because that's not who I am, I felt immediately like, well, I didn't feel it in the moment, but I felt like there were a string of events that happened after that, not financially, but just like, okay, slow down. And I say this to say, I hope this makes sense because it's so hard for me to conceptualize it, right? But when I say God don't play about me, it's not in a way that people be talking about like, oh, he got this, he gonna do this for me, he gonna show, he does show up for me, he does have me. But when I say God don't play about me, he holds me to a higher standard. And that has been a very tough journey. Okay. My entire life. Even when I was a little kid, I used to talk about like, even to my grandmother, because I knew stuff at like 5. And I'm like, okay, so if it's 12 when you're held responsible, and I know now, because it's basically like when you know better, you do better. And I'm like, but I know now. And she was like, well, it's not really when you're 12. That was just the age in which that story was, but it's really when you know better. I'm like, okay, well, I know better now at 5, so I can never live life. You know what I mean? And I've always had that like fear. But I say all that to say, I don't shop out of emotion or sadness or anything like that. And when I did, I was immediately like convicted in a way. And not right on that day, but as time like kind of went on, the bags are still downstairs untouched. We got Hermes bags, not handbags, child. Okay. When you get that lucky. Hermes, I got 2 Hermes bags downstairs. I got Chanel bags downstairs. I mean, it's crazy. And I'm like, I have not touched it. It's been over a month. And I'm like, anytime I do one thing, it's just like I'm held to that standard. Like y'all remember the scammer story. Okay. Well, I don't know why I'm doing that because he was a scammer child. But y'all remember the scammer story. If you've been here a while, you know the scammer story. I'm not going to go into it right now because we're on a time crunch. However, I ain't never been no girl that's like, oh, they get money man or whatever, how you want to say it. None of that. I didn't even know this man was a scammer. But as soon as I stepped out and want to have a little fun, because he did have money, and I'm like, you know what? Why not? My friends was like, girl, you deserve. I'm like, you know what? You're right. As soon as I do that, this man a whole scammer. Like, I don't get to have a good time. I have to pay for everything. And granted, like, My boyfriends have had money, but I'm talking about somebody that's like cash, And I was young too. I didn't understand the things. But I'm just like, it's just so interesting to me how as soon as I decide, God be like, nope, and he be snatching me back. Meanwhile, I'm like, Lord, I don't hear you though. I be wanting to hear you. Like, what does that sound like? And I used to be so like, when people say, oh, God's promises for you, God's this for you. And I'm like, well, what are your promises for me? I don't know. I don't hear you talking directly to me. And I'm like, girl, how you gonna know God's promises for you and you ain't in the word? I didn't know that's really where it came from. So anyway, I'm just saying I don't get to do the same things that other people do. And it sucks a lot of the times, but I've been blessed and so kept, sustained, carried, and his mercy and grace is sufficient. Also, something else that I'm trying to understand, well, not understand, I get it, but it's hard to come to terms with. Let me tell you something. You can have a desire of your heart, and God may not see fit to give that to you, right? But I'm like, okay, so why is the desire so strong? So I'm like, okay, remove the taste from my mouth. He won't do that. What's up? Not being able to his favor. Exactly. That's so true. But it's like I get punished for it. I feel punishment. Of course, I'm okay now. I'm sitting in front of you. But when I found out that man was a scammer, baby, I was all the way in Miami. And good thing, I had money to get home. But can you imagine? Like, huh? What do you mean? Where did you get that from? This is Hair So Chic LA. I was confused at first. But yeah, y'all, that's been on my chest. I had to get that off my chest because me and my friends have been talking about this a lot. My friend Kaylee, she has been such a blessing in my life because, you have to have community with people who are on the same path as you. And she's a little bit more seasoned in that. I've always just been like a relationship person. Like I used to go to church and stuff like that. But I've always been like a relationship person. And I'm like, you know what? I do need community because it's like you need to be able to talk to people about certain things and relate, especially now that I feel like he's really pulling me closer because I bought a new Bible maybe 3 months ago. And me and my sister were on the phone laughing just about other stuff. We are so silly and we have the weirdest humor. But I was like, girl, I do not want to read this Bible, child. Like, I'm not in that mode right now. That's not the mood I'm in. And we were laughing because it's like, that's something you don't say out loud. But me and my sister, we can talk. I'm like, I don't want to read no Bible. But I was feeling like I should maybe because I'm like, what am I missing? Not that life is bad though. You know what I mean? I also removed myself from a situation that took me a long time to remove myself from. And it's like, as soon as I remove myself from that situation, like, God, I'm thinking that's what you want me to do. Life turns completely around and not in the best way. Now I'm alive and well, but I'm just like, huh? Was that a mistake too? Like, I'm confused. Okay. Where is, you have to community with people. Yes, you really do. Like I'm finishing up what's that devotional? All the girls have it. It's fabulous too. The 100 Days Women Devotional. I need a new one. If y'all have any recommendations, please send me a DM because that devotional has been so good. I've been doing that devotional for the last year. And that really got me into just pulling scripture, right? Because of course you'll have scripture, you'll have the devotional part, and then you'll have where you need to kind of like apply it to yourself or write about it or what you got from it. that really opened that up. And I've been wanting more, but then when I get in the Bible, I'm like, not that I don't understand what they're saying. I'm just like, this is not a kind life in the Bible. It was very much at war. And my friend, she was like, okay, so the Old Testament is tough, but she was like, you have to understand that that was the law of the land. And the New Testament is after, Jesus died for our sins. And now we get to live by his grace. And I'm like, why? Yes, I knew that, but it was never said so plainly. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, okay, makes sense. This is just the raw Indian curly. I will have to find the info. I think it's like an 18-inch closure. They make them for you. 22 and 24 inches. Now, I will say the 18-inch closure is much curlier because it's shorter than this part. So I'm thinking about maybe going through like straightening the closure one time and then wetting it again, because I'm going to wash this hair tomorrow. I've been wearing it for about 3 weeks and it needs to be like washed to get the product out. But you can use my code for 10% off, which is HSC Brittany 10, all caps. All right. What time is it, y'all? Let's see. Okay. The good thing is I'm throwing on a dress, so I don't even care. And it's an Uber Black, so they'll wait on you a little bit. Uber start charging you about a minute that you late. What you mean? Old Testament, with eyes open, and I realized that I was only told about the good things. And the good things, I was told about all the things, but I do think I had a false sense of God will grant me all the things that I want. And here's the thing, I've kind of lived that life because none of this I ever asked for. But I always wanted to like be independent and have my own money and just live fabulously, you know what I mean, on my own terms. And God has given me this whole platform to be able to do that. The work ethic, the health, to just be able to get up and do it. But then there's so many other things in my life, like growing up or just going through adulthood. I never was a chooser, even though I feel like I'm viewed that way. And I am to a certain degree, but everything kind of just fell in my lap. When I went to college, I was like, oh, I guess I'm going to college. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was never an option not to, for real. Not that I was pressured to go. I just thought that's the next step. I'm the next step type of girl. And I was going to go to, grad school, but I didn't, because I was like, okay, I don't want to spend no more money and I'm tired of being in school. But even with the college thing, like my cousin was in college and I went to the school with her. So it was just like boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? It was never quite, I'm choosing this path and now I am reaping the benefits of that. God has always been in control, even when I didn't give him the glory. And that's what I mean by faith without work is dead. And I feel like my lessons are always the opposite. Yeah, faith without work is dead, but honey, you are not in the driver's seat of your own car, because God gonna show you every time. And maybe I don't feel this way, but maybe I was getting a little too dependent on myself that I forgot, baby, it ain't even about you. It's what he talking about. It's what he wants you to do. I said, oh, okay. Let me know. The Old Testament sets the foundation of who God is. New Testament shows us the sacrifice he gave us to believe in him. There you go. But didn't he seem like he was mean though? That's the hardest part for me to get past. It's mean. Like, I don't like the war of it all. I don't like the take this from that. Like, I don't know. Like, of course, it's also the timing too, but It's so much calamity. Only because Greyhound didn't obey and listen. I can't. Please. Thank you for Jesus being our saving grace, literally. Um, but yeah, y'all, we'll have to get into my story on religion, relationship, all those things deeper at another time because it's an interesting one. When you have been placed to learn of God through education over relationship, it's tough. His ways are not our ways, 100%. But there are some people who are real nasty like that on this earth. And guess what? He still uses them for good. And you can think you're doing all the right things. And that is one thing I said when I just had this. Oh, y'all, it was pretty rough for me a few weeks ago. And I'm still kind of going through it. But I was like, I do everything right. Like I do it right out of pride too. That's what he's probably checking me on. But one thing you're not going to say is I did you wrong. Period. Like I'm not, I talk about this a lot, but I'm like, I do all the things right. Why is this happening to me? Yeah. Stop thinking you doing and let me do. I realized why Jesus was sent. But listen, wait, I realized why Jesus was sent because listen, when God said, don't try me, he meant it for real. Listen, I'm scared. It's a private school too, and you definitely have to turn the switch off. You know what I mean? Listen, let me tell you something about how scary and unserious I was as a child. Fine, right? I'm not ashamed. I had to get baptized. You're not dunking me down. I'll be a Catholic. Thank you. I was already going to the school. So, oh, this is sprinkle, this is dunk. I'll take the sprinkle. Like I wasn't thinking like we got to get it done. So like this the route. But then as you get older, you're looking like why are we reading from the same Bible and y'all talking about two totally different things. The part that wears me out, I go out of my way to do right and get raggedy people. You know what I mean? But when also God was that God is a man of his word. So because of that, he seems mean. And that is why we needed Jesus. Okay, then. Okay. I hear you. When good folks die and you like, God, you could have taken this person instead. We will never understand, And it's like he uses those people who do bad to show you how life can literally change suddenly. I think. Well, I was already in Catholic school. I went to Catholic school because I was too advanced for daycare and public school wouldn't take me. So or the other Christian schools, like just regular, like, well, what do you call them? Magnet, whatever. So yeah, I had to go because I wasn't learning nothing from them. I was done. Okay. I know my ABCs. I know where I live and how to spell my name. Thank you. Child, talking to y'all, this is about to be a thick line. Yes, he's teaching us discernment. And I am definitely in need of better discernment. People don't talk about who is this? The spam. It's always the spam. People don't talk about, am I good? Because my phone was ringing and it went to the laptop. But people don't talk about when you're advanced and but you still have to learn. You know, it's hard to explain. If you feel me, you feel me. I'm advanced, but I still need the space to learn. But there's still so much pressure on me because I'm advanced and not given the grace or the space with people. So then, because you know you are advanced, you start, I don't want to say people pleasing because it ain't never that deep, but definitely abandoning my own feelings for everything else because I know better. I can handle it. But that piles up over time. David, yes. 100%. And here's the thing, I never think I know it all. I'm always willing to learn. That's the thing. I'm saying other people don't want to give you the grace to learn. It's weird. Elaborate on that. Is it Kendrin? Elaborate on that for me. What do you mean? If you don't mind. Oh, are you crooked? It's fine. I don't feel like it. Look at me, a perfectionist child. Ugh, get it off me. Um, People say you know better when you want to learn. Yeah, being seen as the golden child. Meanwhile, I'm just out here doing my best, girl. The golden person, honey. My parents don't even put too much. You know, they don't put a lot of pressure on me. I would never say that. Um, I have great parents as far as like just allowing us to be. However, comma, nobody's perfect. Everybody was just living their life for the first time. Or they see the light in you, they're jealous, so they try to find fault in you to make you think you are not with God. Whew. Yeah, it gets deep. It gets deep. But I think people definitely see the light in me, and I'm one of those people. Like I just told y'all about my relationship with God, not as in depth as I would like to, because we would have to talk about college and the reasons and all that, and I just don't have the time. But as you can see, I don't hide, you know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people do hide. Not saying that I've told my whole life, but a lot of people do hide, and they're very uncomfortable with people who are comfortable, and that makes them feel away sometimes. All right, y'all. I've been just moving around because we got to hurry up. It's 2:56. They will be here in 34 minutes, but we're good because hair is done. I just got to throw on some clothes. Um, where is my contour brush? Last few months have been a mess. When I tell you a mess, oh Jesus, I need a break. And I'm so sorry. Like even this nail. Now, last week I would have crashed out because I just got my nails done. This never. I don't break nails. Last week I would have crashed out because I'm like, well, not last week, maybe 3 weeks ago, before this whole situation happened. I would have crashed out because I'm like, I'm trying, I'm doing. And it's always something, very much something. Today I'm like, now I just got to go get my nail fixed again. Yes, it's annoying, but it's fine. I'm telling myself it's fine. But before, I'm like, woe is me. Like, dang, can I catch a break? I beg. And this is what I want to do more of, but let me be honest with y'all. Now, we can talk. Exactly. Advice on growing on YouTube. Friend is over it. I was just about to get out of that because I'm like, not that I'm ever ashamed, because God is always the one. However, I don't want to become like, I do want to be honest about my life because that's what I do. Like, if I'm on beauty, I'm on beauty. If I'm on this, whatever. But I don't want to be no Christian channel. Like, I don't know enough. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to like do that. How to grow on YouTube, girl, I wish I knew. I don't know how to grow. I would say start off maybe with shorts. That will get you a lot of eyes. I don't know that that converts to a lot of subscribers, but you can definitely get views, and depending on what you're posting about, they may be interested enough to follow you. You know what I mean? But I am going to tell you, this platform was laid in my lap. I was a blogger, moved into this, and most of my people came over from the blog, and they're just here. It wasn't intentional to be like, I want to grow my channel. Now, I will say, when I was very consistent, I made a choice for the first time. I'm going to make a choice. I am going to put out 3 videos a week. I'm going to do it, and no matter what happened, work, if I had to be up to 5 o'clock in the morning, I did it. And I was consistent with that for at least what, y'all, 3 years? 3 years maybe? So that definitely helped. But I'm a slow grower. As long as I've had this channel, man, listen. And I don't think I'm one of those ones that'll ever see a million, because I'm not willing to exploit it. And I'm not saying everybody does. I'm saying that's not even my personality. Like, I don't feel like that's my path. You know what I'm saying? Because even talking about this, like, I could do a whole like, expose on how my journey to this, and that could bring in so many different people, right? But that's too extreme. I just want to share with the people. I'm not here to make it a thing. And I have been trying to get a little bit of clarity on that too, because everybody tells me like, oh, you should do this, you should do this, as far as like monetizing certain things. And I'm like, to me, it just feels disingenuous. I can't find my bronzer. Not that one, because that's too red. I need the one for my nose. Hey, Britt. Thank you. Yes, this curly hair has been so easy. Let me see. It's been so easy because, girl, I put this thing on and go. Do you hear me? Wet her down and go. You know, why this side all dark? Watch, it's going to end up muddy because I'm trying to overcorrect. What this say? I'm sorry, I ain't been doing this. Talk about your journey, getting closer, how you can learn and grow together. Exactly. I've been watching certain people. I'm picky about receiving information when it comes to this, but there's a couple people that I like watching because it's very scripture heavy. So it just gives me a guide, and then I can go find that scripture, because I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you. I don't remember half the stories. I know the stories just by rote. You know what I mean? Like, not necessarily this applies to this. If you're feeling this way, check out this scripture. Yeah. Yes, shorts are definitely a great way to gain an audience, I think. Consistency is definitely key. And these days, honey, I really don't know. I feel like people are trying to go back to the old way, like very lifestyle. Yes, I actually do have vanilla rice. They just sent it to me, so I'll have to do a review on it. You're welcome. Just watch your vlog with the rodeo. Thank you, sis. I haven't even watched it back. Y'all know you go through the edit, but I ain't watched it fully back. I think we're done on the face blush, but that I used the Gucci bronzer on my cheeks because I couldn't find the other one until I just found it. So you can see it's super like red. So I don't need much blush today. What color should I do? Pink. I'm tired of wearing pink blush. I didn't bring the new lashes in here. I'm gonna have to go get them because I do want to show y'all them. That's the girl. We love Brittany. She is one of the funniest YouTubers I have ever watched in my entire life, bro. When I tell you crying, laughing, lady is hilarious for no reason. And that's exactly like how me and my family are. We so silly. People would never know that, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Y'all be saying I'm so serious, but well, not y'all, because y'all know, but people that just comment on the videos, they think I'm so buttoned up. And I'm like, yes, I'm a poised woman, but I am absolutely hilarious. Okay, let's put on the powder. I'm gonna do a new lip. I got the Huda Beauty nude ones, so we're gonna see which one. I brought the box. Curious about your thoughts on it, so I'll be looking. Yeah, I have to do it. I don't know if like the individual reviews. I don't know if people like that no more, but I have a lot of new ones. Okay, that's good. I think we're done, right? Did I miss anything? No, because I need to hurry up. 304. It is so hot. Do I want to go one size? No, I'm going to go Danessa. I like the Danessa a little bit better. It's just like easier. But it's so hot. Ooh. The key for me is patting it in with a puff. It smooths your skin. Because sometimes matte, it can make you look a little dry. But this smooths you out. I'm also going to put a little bit of this Milani on. Yeah, that Danessa is everything, child. Is this going to ruin? Because this is kind of wet. I need some because it's the SPF 30. So I need to put a little bit on. Okay. Please stop calling me. The spam since that man has been in office has been nuts. It's really bad. This is the e.l.f. just like clear. What is this called? Brow laminating gel. Favorite. Rare Beauty just sent me all of her brow gels. I should try them, but they're downstairs. I don't need no loan, child. This is the YSL lacquer. Okay, and Fenty Hella Thick. Yep. Oh no. One hard blink and the whole makeup is done. Okay, it's 3:07. Let me go get my lash and then we're gonna do the lip together, which I always leave y'all hanging. Not this time, okay? Okay. Oh, this is also the brown sugar babe I'm gonna be using. Mango Spice, I think. I haven't tried it yet. These lashes are black owned. SBK Cosmetics. I found this girl. Well, I didn't find her. She just showed up on Facebook random because I don't be on Facebook. But these are so pretty. Well, you can't see them because it's background, but You'll see them when I put them on. They're so nice and wispy. I'm screaming. And those wasn't even full shots, child. Those was communion cups. I don't, they're not for me. Let's put this glue on. Girl. I hope. Okay, I'm still good on battery. Let me turn this camera off a little bit because I feel like it's getting hot. All right, while that's drying, Huda Beauty, we have new things. Y'all, I live for her packaging. Like, this is a cute little scarf. Have y'all seen the new thing she got? What do you call it? Little commercial, you know. Whole magazine, child. Like, she not playing. Okay, this will be easier because I ain't got time to go through all the lips. So let's see what lip we should do. The vibe, rather. This is a little too serious for that, even though it's sickening. I'm thinking rosy nude or honey nude. They're good, right? What y'all think? Rosy nude or honey nude? Because I don't want to do nothing too deep. This is honey nude. And let me see if I can find a big picture of oh, that's honey nude with the terracotta lip. So it can look different because this is also honey nude with like another lip color. You said rosy nude. All right. So I'll show y'all what they look like because they're all still in packages. This is honey nude. Hey. Oh, that's my mama. Hey, girl. Honey nude. Lord have mercy. Rosy nude. Let's see. I did try one of these on. I don't remember which one. And let me find. Do I want to open up a whole new lip liner? I'll just use one of my own lip liners. Okay, yeah, I tried on rosy nude. So that's what rosy nude looks like. So you basically just squeeze it to the top. And honey nude, let's see. Just honey, you can't tell. But let's go ahead and line the lips real quick. I'm going to use this Raquel Beauty liner. And I did keep on my Rhode because these are nude and I don't want, I want it nude, but I don't want it to feel dry, which these probably don't, but still. Okay. So that's the Raquel Beauty liner. This is one of Beyonce's makeup artists. And then somebody said Rosy Nude, so we'll do this. She light skin. When I tried it on yesterday, I had on something else. But that's why they give you all those. Oops, sorry. That's why they give you all those liners. Because not the lash follow. You can contour. So we'll go in with, should we do pinky brown? Yeah. To like blend. Or terracotta like they did. I think terracotta could be cute. Let me try that. Better hurry up. Child, where is that? Maybe I didn't get that one. Yeah, I don't see it. Oh, here it is. This look light. This looks light. This is light. But maybe it'll blend. So let's go in with terracotta. Kind of like, merge them. Okay. It's okay. I still want my own. I need a bar. Like this is too cool tone brown. Where's my reddish brown? I think I have root for me up here. There we go. That's it. Real cute. Okay. Am I cracking? So that's probably that Milani done broke down my setting. Okay, I think we're good. Light just went off. Let's put the lash on. It's still not as dry as I like them, but I'm down to 15 minutes. How pretty. Love. Sultry. Y'all know the key is looking all the way down into the mirror to get them on. Thank you. I use my lip liners to get rid of lines under my makeup. Now, how you do that? Did I misunderstand? And these are good. Okay, we're done. Go put on a little something, little dress number, honey. I'm going about my day. And I didn't put nothing on the hair except water because it already had enough product. Like I said, I need to wash it. I may need to put a little mousse here to Drop the curl. What can you use in your laugh lines? I would do like a translucent powder before you apply your makeup, or on top. But or like a real like mattifying primer underneath and set it with a translucent, then put makeup on top. Yeah. I was confused, girl. Okay, y'all. Anywho, we're done. This is the look. Let me put a little bit of this on. Let's see if I like it. This is Mango Spice from Brown Sugar Babe. She said, I was confused too. I like this lip. This is cute. I wonder, should I test it out and be like, I'm not going to even take it with me. See how long it lasts. Come on, tacos. Okay. Yeah, I should not take it, huh? That is such a... No, I gotta bring a little something. But see, with this kind of combo, this is the kind of combo I like to do sitting down like this. But when I take my lip combo, I don't be wanting to put on 3 and 4 things now. But this may be worth it, so I'm gonna take it. I have a brown downstairs. Yeah, I'll take these 2. Okay, y'all, so I'm done. I'm gonna go throw on my little dress so I can be downstairs waiting on them. Y'all know the Uber Black be early. Let's see, they probably here. Excuse me. He down the street. Okay, cool. Thank you guys so much for talking with me and getting ready with me. And I will talk to y'all on my next one. I will save this. It may go up tomorrow or either tonight when I get back. Well, not tonight, but when I get back. So I will save this one. Okay. So thank y'all again. Bye. Happy Thursday.